Hi everyone, we are live at the IBC conference, IBC 2022. My name is Karen Boyd. I am part of the conference team here at IBC. And if you haven't joined us yet at the show, there's some amazing content going on, including our opening keynote of the day, who's joining me now. We have Lewis Smithingham.
Hey, how's it going? Lewis Smithingham, SVP of Innovation at MediaMonks. Thanks so much for having me today. It's a really incredible day. The programming today is, honestly, it's kind of crazy. Like, you've got an all-star lineup, and it's really exciting. And I think the way you're telling the story of innovation today is really interesting, and it progresses throughout the day. So make sure to get down here.
Which also includes a sort of another presentation from you over in the Showcase Theatre in Hall 12. So for those who missed the conference presentation this morning, you will have another opportunity to see Lewis, and you will understand in a couple minutes why exactly that is. So first of all, you are an IBC veteran.
I have been coming here. I remember the first time I came here, I think it was 2014. I was a camera assistant and digital imaging technician, so a DIT, and I slept on my friend's couch in order to make it here and used Delta Miles points to get here. And I've been coming every year except for the last 3 years since. And
we don't talk about it.
It's something that I look forward to every year. Like, my friends are here, my company is based here, so like the audience is packed, it's stacked to my advantage, and it's something. I mean, it's such an amazing conference every year, and there's a wonderful balance between it being huge and everybody being here, but also having the space to spread out and have human conversations on the beach outside, and the food's amazing.
But let's get into the things people really want to know, because you are our Metaverse guy.
Yeah.
And it's the buzzword, and people are like, what does this mean? So, elevator pitch, what is the Metaverse?
So, I want to start in saying that that word is really loaded, and it does sound, well, it is literally sci-fi, right? So, the Metaverse is actually just the next phase in our human condition and our human culture, and it's frankly the easier way to explain what's going on right now is virtualization. Our culture is virtualizing in the same sense it became digital. It's now becoming virtual, and to get to that point, we agree on two foundational values. Like, one, the Metaverse and virtual things have financial value. Well, that's pretty easy to get to. Fortnite is a virtual game that's free that makes $3 billion a year. It has value. NFTs exist. Performances in the Metaverse connect back to Spotify plays. It exists financially. The second place is cultural value. That means we have identity there. We have senses of self. We can connect with other humans and other places in that space. And if you agree that those two things are happening, they're not going to stop. They're not going away. They've only gotten bigger. And so something is happening, and the Metaverse is probably what it will become. But right now, I think of it more as virtualization. And as we move forward, it will become a true metaverse of interconnected, interoperable worlds that all have values on chain. But right now, we're simply shifting to this next phase.
So if you're just joining us live now, we are with Lewis Smithingham of MediaMonks. And speaking of live performances, we saw all over the press that you recently did a live performance with a very special, very well-known, very, very famous musician. And people can actually see some of that content. So I don't want to spoil it, but tell us who you were working with and what the project was.
We partnered up with Westbrook and Meta to create a live concert for Post Malone on his the launch of his new album in VR. It actually launched in VR, and it launched on platform on Facebook Watch. And what we did to be able to do both places at the same time is we shot it at 8K and then did a crop out at 4K of the 8K presentation. And you can actually watch it in headset at the Red booth right now to look at the sort of technological leaps we've done in that space. We have a song playing over there, and the way that we can connect. And frankly, it was a really interesting experience to be able to direct an artist of that size in a virtual space and in VR, and the piece was completely VR oriented, and I think that's what's strongest. And if you watch it in 8K in the Red booth, you will see that.
So make sure you check that out. Thanks very much for joining us live. Again, we are at the IBC conference. Make sure to check out all of the amazing content that we have. As a reminder, we have a stage in Hall 2, Hall 5, Hall 12, and then if you're a conference delegate, make sure you come over to the E Block, the Forum, and E102. Thanks very much.